Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Witcher 3 DLC, Blood and Wine. So a while back, we found this campsite that had been destroyed and 2 merchants had been killed, and we found out that this asshole count over here has been keeping a silver basilisk, which is the symbol of his royal house or whatever, as a pet, and basically killed everything. So we have to go hunt it down. This guy is going to be pissed.
Poor man. A horrid death, truly.
Okay, so find out more about the victim, but we've already been searching and I'm not seeing any red splotches though, so that's interesting. Oh, there we go. Bunch of stuff over here.
Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your caste has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Yeah, but okay, which I really even want to say she or use the name the basilisk or whatever, which is apparently just a flying dragon, not really a basilisk from Harry Potter. Just killed 2 people, dude. Thing
Busted
needs to die.
barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected.
Follow
Her
me?
death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line.
What do you know about the
Refrain
ecosystem?
from provoking her. Harm her not, and she...
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky.
And she will leave you untouched. Yeah, right. Up. Oh, okay, I just have to use Witcher Sense and look up into the air. Got it. And here's the dude.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Oh no, it's going to have found a mate somehow. Take all. Yikes. Cooper's Guild contract. In reply to your question regarding the planned transport route for the barrels of tannin, allow me to confirm. The official itinerary supported by the Guild still goes through the lands belonging to Count de Salvaris. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror, so even in the case of the destruction of your entire cargo, the Guild will suffer no monetary losses. Oh, what if they die? Which happened. Guess we just keep following it again? Wait, no, that's the direction we already came from, my bad. What else? Okay. Follow it in the new direction. Roger that. Who's
There's
talking?
something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Are they trying to frame the basilisk and get me to kill it when the basilisk didn't really do it? What the hell? Are they human? Okay, so the captions are saying real stuff, but it sounds like other people are like speaking gibberish.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Well, let's just answer.
Herald of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Bohold, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that Witcher. Aye, Boho mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
See, this guy's nice.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something or a fight.
Up here comes the count.
Here's another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
This guy is
Willing
really
to
obsessed
pay,
with this.
Are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, Master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
So basically, it's either take the money or do the right thing. Let's do the right thing.
Beast has to die. We work together, we'll make quick work of it.
After all I told you of your caste,
You
would
just said she was
murder
the
her?
last one.
Or you will regret this, friend. I know folk. I shall tell them you slew the last surviving specimen.
And I'll mention that it killed
Sorry,
5
Master
people.
de Salvarez. Actually, not sorry. A monster's a monster. Silvery, plaid, or polka-dotted, last or next to last specimen, doesn't matter. It's a dangerous predator that kills humans. Enough said.
Yep.
Herbalists, alchemists, I know many. They will despise you. I shall tell them of a heart.
I know many as well.
Who cares not an ounce for balance in nature. You shall pay arms and legs for their wares. More!
Somebody plug this Lorden's gob, eh? Right, Master Witcher. How do we aim to fight the filth? With crossbows? Comply with bolts while you do the hack and slash? Or all go at it as a bunch, blades in hand, fire in our hearts? You decide. You're the one with experience.
Oh boy. You know, the thing's probably gonna fly, so if we're all using our melee weapons, it might just go up in the air and attack us from above. So if they use crossbows to keep it on the ground, I can just kill it.
Use your crossbows, keep her on the ground. Good idea.
Did you say her?
It's a female, yeah.
Hear that, lads? We've a learned Witcher here. 100 spans out, and he spotted what the lizard's got between its legs. Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it. Gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
You got any tannin?
Came into a bit, aye. Here, willing to do the honours?
That little bit, they had barrels and barrels of it, and you're handing me a flask? Alright. Now it's gonna be pissed that we just threw all that shit all over its nest, but whatever. This is the first time I've seen Geralt wait
There.
and not meditate.
Grab your bellies! Shoot the bitch down!
That was it. Are all 4 of them going to use crossbows and it only takes 1 guy? It's acceptable to fire. What I should have done was take out my superior dancing star. There we go. That'll work. Ow. Come on, guys, shoot it down. I think I just missed that. Something horrible. Come on. Okay, at least it's bleeding. Are these things not throwing? I'm trying to throw Dancing Star at it, and I just don't think it's working. This is what I get for trying to use bombs for, like, the first time ever. Oh. Shit, that's putting in some work. Although I'm now on fire, because I'm meleeing something on fire. That was easy. Alright. Wonder if the Count's gonna show up.
A stroke like that. To fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor, mate.
Mentioned some fee from a guild. I hear you right?
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed. We'll collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail. Proof for the guild, right?
Knew he'd show up.
And we'll get word of you to some folk. Merchant folk, meaning. They ought to treat you right.
Thanks, and farewell.
Hey, at least you get the Basilisk trophy. Oh my god, this guy's gonna watch me cut off its head. Oh, that's kind of cruel. The guy's sitting there crying and I just chopped off the head.
Look at my lord.
Whoops.
Sobbing over the vermin filth.
Sorry, not sorry. Alright, so there is some ducal Camarlengo, I have no idea how to pronounce that, who's looking for a knight for hire, so... Geralt's technically a knight, so let's see what he's paying.
The pleasure is all mine, truly.
Shit, is this guy
Before
doing
long,
interviews?
You will have to look to fairy tales to find a wicked or knight.
Looks like he's doing interviews.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camarlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knight's errand.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a Hans, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
I've done that several times.
Speaking of payment, my most heartfelt gratitude, sir. Compensation for your sacrifice.
Let's see how much money I get for this. Huh.
Can't help but be curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism.
It's not really selfless if you're being
It is her
paid.
standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Are they normally not paid? I mean, you gotta pay the guy somehow, they have to eat. Okay, so if you guys remember, a while back, I found a couple of trolls that I had to kill, and it turns out some guy they killed had hidden a bunch of gold in a manure pile, and I believe I know where that manure pile is, so I guess we're going digging in it. Oh, I think I found a pile of shit. There we go, got 136 florins and a ring. Really not that exciting. Alright, and just across the river is yet another location with hidden treasure in a sunflower field that we also found while doing that quest where they're the trolls that killed a bunch of people. So probably over here. Oh my god, finally found it. Over here. Unlock. Just 94. Wow, we were really going for the chump change in this episode. Alright, so we also have a very odd quest where apparently, a while back, probably doing that spoon quest that we messed up, we found a spoon that belongs to this tavern or whatever, and it's for some reason significant enough that they wrote their name on their own spoon that we have to go ask them about it. I really don't get it, but whatever.
Wipe your boots before you take another step. Don't slurp your food. Don't eat with your hands. Don't pick your teeth with your knife.
Jesus,
What?
chill.
Oh, I'm just jesting. You, sir, clearly were not born in a barn. Welcome to the pheasantry. The best auberge in all the duchy.
Alright.
Spoon like this. When you set a place, where's it go?
My, oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some sort. There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
Okay. So it makes sense. Yep, there we go. I guess she's just letting me go into the cellars to go basically steal her crap. Old pamphlets. I'm literally just stealing her stuff here. I just stole gold ore and she's okay with it. Okay, here's the loot. His cookbook. Seriously? Okay, so here's the cookbook, which contains hundreds of recipes, but instead of the recipe for Beaucleroi rabbit, on the last page there are only a few chaotically written lines. Lebioda's Weeping Wounds. I've scoured dozens of elven manuscripts and at last I found it. I know now what the spoon key I purchased at auction unlocks. It is nothing else but the key to the legendary studio of Ramses Gorthon, the elven priest of the goddess Dana Mebi, whose culinary masterpieces remain unmatched by even the best of our modern chefs. If I can find the ruins of this temple, said to be somewhere in the Beauclair forest, I'll find all of his legendary recipes. Not to mention the other priceless treasures this Grandmaster chef must have kept in the kitchen where he perfected his art. The rest of the page is covered with a large greasy stain. That's very charming. Alright, and we also found an old pamphlet. This looks like politics here, advocating for, what, a rightful heiress to the throne? Yikes, okay. Okay, looks like we've entered the forest, and I am seeing some elven ruins up here. And I'm now a little bit afraid this is a Hans, because the last time I saw elven ruins like these, I had to kill an entire Hans, and it took a while. Whoops, okay, let's get ready for a jump. Boom. Okay, I made it. Loot. Okay, got a recipe that I really don't need. Okay, it doesn't appear to be on this level. Let's not fall down all the way there. The game would probably kill me, but... Oh god, entrance to a cave. Why are we going through all this hassle just to get what is essentially a cookbook, or so it appears? Of course. They had to make a basement. Unlocked. Oh, okay, this looks manageable. Loot. Whoa, okay. Honey cake, crayfish, pasta, ingots. Okay, I thought I was gonna fight stuff, but this turned out to be really simple. It's just a nice, neat, organized little basement here. Okay, and a bunch of food ingredients. I can work with that. Oh, well, that was very uneventful and I was not expecting that. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Witcher 3, What's Happening? Why'd you have to do this to me while I'm doing an outro? It's like, nah, that's not happening. I wonder if I was supposed to fight her before I made it over here, and I just managed to run by her without pulling aggro. This might have been what killed the previous owner. Or maybe the owner never actually died, but I'm just going to assume he's dead. Okay. Is there anything else that's going to attack me while doing an outro? I think I should be okay. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we are going to be going back to the main quest line and storming the castle where we believe the girl that the beast loves is being held captive. So that will be interesting. So subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one.